stormy, chaotic sea, with no direction to guide my destiny. The iron weight that used to hold me tight has snapped into pieces in the middle of the night. They wanted me to stay in their shallow bay, to follow their rules and do what they say. But the waves of reality are too damn strong. I don't belong in their harbor for long. They forged an anchor out of false security to keep us blind to our own maturity. They wanted us more to the colonial dock, preventing our movement to the spiritual rock. But the spirit is fluid, the spirit is wide. It cannot be bound by their systemic tide. The chain has broken, the metal has failed. The ship of salvation has finally sailed. No more resting in the harbor of lies. Look at the lightning flashing in the skies. The ocean is wild, but our hearts are brave. We are riding high on every single wave. Broken anchor, you cannot hold me down anymore. Broken anchor, I am searching for a higher shore. Let the deep ocean take the heavy iron weight. I am moving forward to my divine fate. Broken anchor, I am finally free. It's a frightening feeling to have no control, but it's the only mechanism to save your soul. When you trust the wind and you trust the stars, you can't escape from their psychological bars. So let the storm toss you left and right. Keep your inner flame burning hot and bright. The liberated mind doesn't need a chain to find its purpose in the middle of the pain. Remember the elders who drifted alone before the true path was spiritually known. They trusted the rhythm of the cosmic sea to navigate the ship to our destiny. So do not mourn for the anchor you lost. True independence comes with a heavy cost. We are sailing away from the wicked regime, fulfilling the depth of the African dream. No more resting in the harbor of life. Look at the lightning flashing in the skies. The ocean is wild, but our hearts are brave. We are riding high on every single wave. Broken anchor, you cannot hold me down anymore. Broken anchor, I am searching for a higher shore. Let the deep ocean take the heavy iron weight. I am moving forward to my divine fate. Broken anchor, I am finally free. The water is deep, but Jah is our guide. We are navigating the dangerous tide. No more attachments to the shallow ground. A true spiritual freedom has been found. Let the anchor sink to the bottom of the sea. Sink deep into the sleep. No more secrets to keep. The waves we shall leap, the harvest we reap. Oh, broken anchor, you cannot hold me down anymore. Broken anchor, I am searching for a higher shore. Let the deep ocean take the heavy iron weight. I am We planted the seeds with our sweat and our blood, hoping for a blessing from the heavenly flood. But the soil was poisoned by systemic deceit, leaving nothing but thorns beneath our weary feet. Look at the fields where the children used to sing. Now there is no beauty that the seasons can bring. They took the best fruits for their capital stores, leaving us the scraps on the dusty floors. You reap what you sow, that is the natural law. But the greed of the rulers is the worst thing I saw. They manufactured a system of illusions and lies, ignoring the weeping and the desperate cries. Now the fields are dry and the branches are bare. A heavy disappointment fills the morning air. We worked all our lives for a promise of gold, but the inheritance of the poor was criminally sold. The baskets are empty, the vines are all dead. We are starving for truth instead of physical bread. The imbalance of justice is starting to show. The consequences of the hatred they grow. Bitter harvest, tasting the sorrow of the land. Bitter harvest, the consequence of the oppressor's hand. No more working for a garden of grief. We are searching for a spiritual ultimate relief. Bitter harvest, we must transform the soil. Marcus Garvey warned about the famine of the mind. When you leave your original heritage behind, you cultivate a culture that belongs to the foe, and you wonder why the fruits of liberty don't grow. Awaken from the slumber, clear the corrupted field. It's time to discover what the true roots can yield. Burn down the weeds of historical shame and reclaim the honor of your family name. Don't weep in the desert, don't sit down and cry. Look at the new rain coming down from the sky. We can plant a new seed in the middle of the night, a resilient creation that will go towards the light. Forgive the bad season, but remember the lesson. Turn this heavy tragedy into a future blessing. Love is the fertilizer that will make the spirit clean, creating the most beautiful paradise ever seen. The baskets are empty, the vines are all dead. We are starving for truth instead of physical bread. The imbalance of justice is starting to show. The consequences of the hatred they grow. Bitter harvest, tasting the sorrow of the land. Bitter harvest, the consequence of the oppressor's hand. No more working for a garden of grief. We are searching for a spiritual ultimate relief. Bitter harvest, we must transform the soil. No more toxic seeds. Provide for the spiritual essential needs. The old field is gone, a new era must rise. Bitter taste, what a waste. In this haste we are faced. The truth is erased, but the roots are misplaced. Bitter harvest, tasting the sorrow of the land. Bitter harvest, the consequence of the oppressor's hand. No more working for a garden of grief. We are searching for a spiritual ultimate relief. Bitter harvest, we must transform the soil. Bitter harvest, no more. Time to plant a new seed. Roots, reggae, blues, lamentation, moving towards the restoration. Bitter harvest, heal now. Bitter harvest. na 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 na. Concrete jungle where the hungry children cry, looking for an answer from the smoky sky. No food on the table, no shoes on their feet, just the bitter cold of the unforgiving street. The politicians pass by in their shiny cars, ignoring the people living behind hidden bars. But the cry of the concrete cannot be suppressed. It's the natural voice of the poor and the oppressed. From the trenches of the city comes a mournful sound, a spiritual lamentation rising from the ground. They packed us into ghettos, away from the green, the structural violence that is rarely seen. But the ghetto is a fortress of spiritual might, where the weary sufferers learn how to fight. Listen to the vibration of the collective grief, searching for an ultimate divine relief. The walls are high, but the prayer goes higher, turning the sadness into a holy fire. We won't suffer in silence while the rulers gloat. We are rewriting the songs that the prophets wrote. Get a moan, echoing through the dark alleyway. Get a moan, longing for a peaceful day. Though the systemic struggle is heavy and deep, the spirit of the sufferer never goes to sleep. Get a moan, turn into a triumphant song. They want us to turn against each other for bread, to follow the wicked paths where the corrupt have led. But love is the currency that keeps us alive, the only mechanism that helps us survive. Share what you have with the brother next door. We are richest in spirit when we're physically poor. Keep your dignity intact, don't sell your soul. We're gonna make this broken community whole. Remember Trench Town, remember the place where the music became the salvation of the race. Out of the poverty came the brightest light, a creative weapon to defeat the night. So let the moan transform into a loud chant. They try to break us, but we know they can't. The roots are too deep in this concrete floor. We are knocking fiercely on the kingdom door. The walls are high, but the prayer goes higher, turning the sadness into a holy fire. We won't suffer in silence while the rulers gloat. We are rewriting the songs that the prophets wrote. Get a moan, echoing through the dark alleyway. Get a moan, longing for a peaceful day. Though the systemic struggle is heavy and deep, the spirit of the sufferer never goes to sleep. Get a moan, turn into a triumphant song. Can you hear the lamentation of the street? Yes. But I also hear the marching feet. No more poverty, no more neglect. Demand your rights and your self-respect. The moan is changing into a shout of victory. Yeah. Hear the moan, turn into praise. Better days we shall raise out of the maze, through the haze. To Jah our eyes we gaze. never goes to sleep. Ghetto moan turn into a triumphant song. Ghetto moan, no more crying, no more suffering, no more dying. Roots reggae blues from the trenches, keep the faith alive. Ghetto children, moan no more, rise up now. Sorrowful morning, sun refusing to shine. I've been contemplating this heavy heart of mine. So many mistakes made along the way, trying to find the courage to face another day. They sold us a story that was full of lies, but I can see the truth looking through your eyes. Give me the strength to break these mental bars and reach for the beauty of the distant stars. The price has been paid with the tears of the past, but the victory of the righteous will definitely last. Look at the scars on the back of the old, a testament to stories that must be retold. We can't find salvation in a material thing. It's the spiritual awakening that we must bring. Wash your hands in the river of grace and reclaim your rightful honorable place. Though the road is rocky and the night is long, we will comfort our souls with a redemptive song. The scales are balancing on the cosmic scale. The power of truth will ultimately prevail. Redemption blues washing over my weary mind. Redemption blues leaving all the guilt behind. No more condemnation, no more heavy chains. Sweet salvation is running through my veins. Redemption blues, setting the spirit free. Emancipate yourself from this mental slavery. It requires a lifetime of absolute bravery. None but ourselves can free our own thoughts from the wicked illusions that the system bought. So sing a song of freedom, clear and loud. Stand up tall above the confused crowd. The morning is coming, the darkness must flee. Live your life in total harmony. Repentance is the key to open up the gate. Don't let your heart be consumed by toxic hate. Forgive the past, but never forget the root. That is how you cultivate the sweetest fruit. The prophets predicted this very hour, when the humble would receive divine power. So bow your head and let the ego die. Look at the glory in the eastern sky. Though the road is rocky and the night is long, we will comfort our souls with a redemptive song. The scales are balancing on the cosmic scale. The power of truth will ultimately prevail. Redemption blues washing over my weary mind. Redemption blues leaving all the guilt behind. No more condemnation, no more heavy chains. Sweet salvation is running through my veins. Redemption blues, setting the spirit free. Yeah, I can your eternal spiritual rest. The chains are breaking one by one. A new dispensation has just begun. No more crying in the dark. We have found the divine spark. Redemption has come at last. Forget the sorrow of the past. The anchor is holding fast. The die is finally cast. Redemption blues washing over my weary mind. Redemption blues leaving all the guilt behind. No more condemnation, no more heavy chains. Sweet salvation is running through my veins. Redemption blues setting the spirit free. Redemption, feel the blues. Good news, no more blues. Free at last, yes, free at last. Jolly and rain forevermore. Pressing out against human skin. Reminder of the struggle we are living in. They locked the ankles but they couldn't bind the thoughts of the independence that can never be born. I look at the marks left upon the dusty floor, but I swear we won't be prisoners anymore. The key to the lock is hidden deep inside the mind, a secret treasure that the tyrant cannot find. They dragged our bodies from the golden coast, boasting of their power with a wicked boast. They forged the iron in the furnace of greed, disregarding the rights of the holy see. But steel will rust and iron will decay, while the spirit of the righteous grows stronger every day. Hear the heavy clanking of the captor's chain. It's the very sound that fuels our spiritual disdain. Break the heavy links with the hammer of truth, infusing supernatural power to the youth. The structure is weak, the foundation must fall. We are answering the divine, liberating call. Iron shackles, shattering into the dust. Iron shackles, ruining your wicked trust. You can lock the body, but the soul flies free, inheriting the promise of true destiny. Iron shackles, you cannot hold us down. Mental bondage is the hardest thing to break. So many illusions that the sleepy people take. They give you material things to keep you blind, while they steal the sovereignty of your mind. But wake up, brothers, shake the dust from your clothes. We are stepping on the neck of our spiritual foes. No more submission to their systemic plan. We are standing on our own as a liberated man. Remember the heroes who broke the iron bar, whose names are written on the evening star. They refused to bow, they refused to yield. They bled for our freedom on the plantation field. So honor their memory, carry on the torch, stand with conviction on the temple porch. The black skin is strong, the lineage is pure. We have the stamina to forever endure. Break the heavy links with the hammer of truth, infusing supernatural power to the youth. The structure is weak, the foundation must fall. We are answering the divine, liberating call. Iron shackles, shattering into the dust. Iron shackles, ruining your wicked trust. You can lock the body, but the soul flies free, inheriting still snapping. Yes, the long sleep of the nation is snapping. Stand up tall, cast the irons away. We are marching into a glorious day. No more captivity, no more pain. We are washing away the historical stain. Shackles are breaking, nations are waking, thrones are shaking, freedom we are taking. Iron shackle, shattering into the dust. Iron shackle, ruin your wicked trust. You can lock the body, but the soul flies free, inheriting the promise of true destiny. Iron shackle, you cannot hold us down. No more shackle, yeah, completely free. That is the way it's supposed to be. Roots, reggae, blues, liberation for the entire creation. Shackles are gone, live on. Strikes 12 in the belly of the beast, while the gluttonous rulers sit down for their feast. I'm creeping through the alleyways out of their sight, under the velvet blanket of the tropical night. They think they've conquered every youthful mind, but there is a resistance they have yet to find. A whisper of revolution in the quiet dark, waiting for the perfect moment to strike a spark. They rule by curfew and they rule by fear, but they don't know that the deliverer is near. Sleeping during daylight, working in the dark, leaving on their systemic walls a permanent mark. The spirit of the maroons is alive in my veins. No physical cage can hold what remains. We refuse to sleep. When the watchman calls, we are calculating how the empire falls. When the world is asleep, the righteous awake, plotting every single calculated move we make. The moon is our witness, the stars are our shield. We will never surrender on this battlefield. Midnight rebel, dancing through the shadows of oppression. Midnight rebel, making a defiant, holy confession. You can't control what you cannot see. The night belongs to the children of liberty. Midnight rebel, stand up for your right. They have their cameras and their tracking device, trying to put on human freedom a commercial price. But they can't track the movement of a spiritual wind, or locate where the cosmic frequencies begin. So slip on your boots and join the midnight parade. Don't be intimidated or ever afraid. We are rewriting history under the moon's embrace, restoring the dignity of the human race. Remember Nanny of the Maroons in the hills, how she fought the oppressors with spiritual skills. We don't need their weapons, we don't need their gun. Our victory is already spiritually won. Chanting down the strongholds of modern Babylon, until every single trace of tyranny is gone. Keep the underground fire burning hot and bright. We are the guardians of the sacred night. And the world is snatch us away, plotting every single calculated move we make. The moon is our witness, the stars are our shield. We will never surrender on this battlefield. Midnight rebel, dancing through the shadows of oppression. Midnight rebel, making a defiant, holy confession. You can't control what you cannot see. The night belongs to the children of liberty. Midnight rebel, stand up for your right. Still, no compromise with the wicked regime. Protect the sanctity of the African dream. Out of the shadows into the glorious light. Rebel in the midnight hour, defying the corrupt power. Truth is our tower, the wicked shall cower. Midnight rebel, dancing through the shadows of oppression. Midnight rebel, making a defiant, holy confession. You can't control what you cannot see. The night belongs to the children of liberty. Midnight rebel, stand up for your right. Midnight rebel, yeah, moving in silence, chanting down psychological violence. Roots, reggae, blues warrior, until the morning comes. Rebel, rebel, stay strong. I have been traveling through the wilderness alone, searching for a place I can finally call home. Across the vast oceans and the shifting sand, trying to find the borders of the promised land. My shoes are worn out, my clothes are torn, but a deep conviction in my heart is born. I hear the ancient whisper of the wind, telling me exactly where my roots begin. The road in stone gathers no green moss. In this material world, everything is a loss. If you don't know your purpose or your destination, you will get trapped in a state of isolation. So pack your bags, we've got to move along, comforting each other with a traveling song. Don't let the illusions of safety hold you tight. We must keep moving until we see the light. The road is winding, the stars are our guide, with the Almighty always walking by our side. No map can show the path of the soul. We must trust the journey to make us whole. compass pointed to the right. Wandering spirit, you will find your home. Remember Abraham, who walked the unknown path, escaping the wickedness and the divine wrath. We are pilgrims in a strange and foreign land, but our destiny is written in the Creator's hand. Keep your head high, don't you lose your stride. Let dignity and righteousness be your pride. The ancestors are walking right behind you now. To their sacred wisdom we must humbly bow. They try to fence us in with their borders and walls, but the Spirit hears a higher voice that calls. No passport can restrict a liberated mind, leaving all the prejudice and hate behind. We are global citizens of Zion's domain, breaking every single psychological chain. So smile through the dust, laugh through the rain. None of this wandering will be in vain. The road is winding, the stars are our guide, with the Almighty always walking by our side. No map can show the path of the soul. We must trust the journey to make us whole. Oh, wandering spirit, searching for the holy ground. Wandering spirit, looking for the sacred sound. Don't lose your way in the middle of the night. Keep your inner compass pointed to the right. Wandering spirit, you will find your home. Find your home. Oh, how long shall we roam this desert land
until we fully understand the master plan?
My feet are tired, but my soul is strong.
That's why we keep singing this timeless song.
The destination is getting closer every day. Wandering, but not lost, no matter what the cost. The river will be crossed, the fear away is tossed. A wandering spirit, searching for the holy ground. Wandering spirit, looking for the sacred sound. Don't lose your way in the middle of the night. Keep your inner compass pointed to the right. Wandering spirit, you will find your home. Find your home.
Find your home.
No more wandering,
Deeply pondering.
where the heart is. Roots, reggae, blues, travel, unraveling mystery. Wandering spirit, rest now. Walking down a dusty track with nowhere left to hide, carrying a pocket full of dreams deep inside. The world is moving fast, but I am taking my time, trying to find a reason in this crazy paradigm. Friends have disappeared, companions gone away, leaving me to face the cold wind of the day. But there is a fire burning inside my soul that keeps me moving forward to my ultimate goal. Hey! A solar traveler crossing through the desert sand, answering the call of the original homeland. They offered me their riches to abandon the quest, to settle for a lifestyle of spiritual rest. But I refuse to compromise, I refuse to yield. I am a dedicated soldier on this battlefield, with nothing but the staff and a holy book in hand, searching for the borders of the promised land. Though the night is freezing and the road is long, I will comfort my spirit with a traveling song. The stars are my map, the moon is my guide, with a cosmic creator always by my side. Oh, lonely pilgrim, marching to the holy city gate. Lonely pilgrim, defying every obstacle of fate. No looking back to the house of slavery. It takes a lifetime of absolute bravery. Lonely pilgrim, you will find your home. Hey. They call me a dreamer, they call me a fool, because I don't subscribe to their systemic rule. But a mind that is liberated doesn't need a crowd to vocalize its purpose clear and loud. So let the highway test my endurance tonight. I am walking directly towards a beautiful light. Every drop of sweat that falls upon the stone is a reminder that I am never truly alone. Remember Elijah in the wilderness of old, how he kept his conviction courageous and bold. We are pilgrims in a strange materialistic state, but our heritage is something they can't eliminate. Keep your garments clean, keep your vision clear, cast away the shadows of psychological fear. The ancestors are tracking every footprint you make, guarding the path for the future generations' sake. Though the night is freezing and the road is long, I will comfort my spirit with a traveling song. The stars are my map, the moon is my guide, with the cosmic creator always by my side. Lonely pilgrim, marching to the holy city gate. Lonely pilgrim, defying every obstacle of fate. No looking back to the house of slavery. It takes a lifetime of absolute bravery. Lonely pilgrim, you will find your home. That's why we keep singing this timeless song. The sanctuary is waiting at the end of the road. Pilgrim, keep walking, no time for talking. The gates are unlocking, destiny is knocking. Lonely pilgrim, marching to the holy city gate. Lonely pilgrim, defying every obstacle of fate. Oh, no looking back to the house of slavery. It takes a lifetime of absolute bravery. Lonely pilgrim, you will find your home. Lonely pilgrim, home is near. No more loneliness, no more fear. Roots, reggae, blues, travel. Jah guide your footsteps. Pilgrim, rest now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. fire. Listen to the old man speak, sharing the knowledge that the clever politicians seek. It's not written in their textbooks or their golden scrolls. It's the spiritual understanding that salvages our souls. It talks about the alignment of the stars and the moon, warning the children that the judgment is coming soon. Don't let their modern education make you blind to the timeless treasures hidden inside your mind. The words of the elders are older than the sea, preserving the secrets of our true identity. Before the kings of Egypt, before the Roman shield, the laws of the universe were spiritually revealed. They taught us how to cultivate the soil with love and read the signs coming from the heavens above. We must return to the roots of the tree to find the true meaning of absolute liberty. Listen to the whisper of the old country wine, telling you exactly where the stories begin. Do not let the vanity of the world erase the dignity and honor of your ancient race. Ancient wisdom, guiding the footsteps of the youth. Ancient wisdom, the unbreakable foundation of truth. No more confusion, no more modern lies. We are looking at the world through the ancestors' eyes. Ancient wisdom, live forevermore. Yeah. They try to intellectualize the spiritual vibe, but they can never comprehend the heartbeat of the tribe. It's not about the technology or the material gain. It's about the connection that eliminates the pain. When you know who you are, you can never be bought. You can see through the illusions that the system taught. So embrace the philosophy of the natural way and walk with total confidence every single day. Remember the prophets who guarded the sacred law, who wrote down the revelations that they clearly saw. They passed down the language, they passed down the drum for the generation that was yet to come. So beat the percussion with all of your might. Keep the ancient legacy burning hot and bright. We are the custodians of this cosmic school, refusing to be governed by the materialistic fool. Listen to the whisper of the old country wine, telling you exactly where the stories begin. Do not let the vanity of the world erase the dignity and honor of your ancient ways. Ancient wisdom, guiding the footsteps of the youth. Ancient wisdom, the unbreakable foundation of truth. No more confusion, no more modern lies. We are looking at the world through the ancestors' eyes. Ancient wisdom, live forevermore. The truth about the past, so the future can be built on a rock that will last. A heavy moisture falls from the weeping willow tree, reflecting the sorrow of our displaced family. Divided by borders, scattered across the globe, stripped of our colorful, majestic royal robe. I hear the weeping of the elders in the night, remembering the days before the historic flight. Every drop that falls upon the fertile soil is a testament to centuries of unrewarded toil. Don't hide your weeping, let the water flow. It's the only way to let the inner spirit grow. A heart that feels pain is a heart that is alive, giving us the stamina we need to survive. They try to erase the language of our soul, but the pieces are coming back to make us whole. Turn your sorrow into a comforting song to the ancient family we safely belong. Every single drop is a prayer in disguise, reaching the heavens above the cloudy skies. The ancestors are counting every single tear, comforting our hearts, casting away the fear. Tribal tears, washing the wounds of the past. Tribal tears, bringing a healing that will last. From the rivers of Babylon to the Zion shore, we won't weep in captivity no more. Tribal tears turn into rivers of joy. Look at the diaspora, scattered far and wide, carrying the ancestral memory deep inside. We remember the pain of the Middle Passageway when they tried to reduce a king to a slave. But the dignity remains within the melanated skin. That's where the glorious restoration will begin. Sound the wooden horn, gather the scattered flock. We are anchored safely on the spiritual rock. No more segregation, no more tribal war. We've suffered too much to fight each other anymore. Wipe away the stains of political deceit. We must embrace every brother we meet. Let the tears wash away the bitterness and spite, so we can walk together in the beautiful light. One blood, one family under the sun. The healing of the nations has finally begun. Every single drop is a prayer in disguise, reaching the heavens above the cloudy skies. The ancestors are counting every single tear, comforting our hearts, casting away the fear. Tribal tears, washing the wounds of the past. Tribal tears, bringing a healing that will last. From the rivers of Babylon to the Zion shore, we won't weep in captivity no more. Tribal tears turn into rivers of joy. Washing away the generational pain. No more weeping in the foreign land. We are returning to the golden sand. The weeping may endure for a heavy night, but joy is coming with the morning light. Tribal tears falling down, cleansing this sacred town. No more sorrowful frown, reclaiming our crown. Oh yeah, tribal tears, washing the wounds of the past. Tribal tears, bringing a healing that will last. From the rivers of Babylon to the Zion shore, we won't weep in captivity no more. Tribal tears turn into rivers joy, no more tears, wiped away through the years. Roots, reggae, blues, healing. Jack come before his children. Dry no tears, dry now. Looking up at the mountaintop so high, where the golden towers meet the cloudy sky. But there's a heavy mist hanging over the stone, a quiet sadness echoing from the highest throne. The people have strayed from the narrow path, trading their blessings for a worldly wrath. I can hear the rustle of the olive tree, whispering a song of deep celestial misery. The sanctuary is dusty, the gates are neglected. The laws of the universe are no longer respected. They worship the idols of silver and clay, turning their backs on the ancient righteous way. The prophets are shouting, but nobody hears. The warning is lost in their materialistic gears. A holy disappointment fills the sacred air, as the Garden of Eden turns into a desert bare. When the foundation of righteousness begins to shake, every conscious soul must immediately awake. Return to the water, wash your garments clean, before the final curtain closes on the scene. Zion weeps for the children who lost their way. Zion weeps, watching the global display of decay. Turn back your hearts to the original code. Walk once again on the beautiful holy road. Zion weeps, but her love will never die. They're building bigger Babylon structures in the city, without a single shred of human love or pity. But the higher you climb on a foundation of lies, the harder you fall when the truth starts to rise. So listen to the weeping of the holy hill. Let the divine consciousness keep your mind still. No wealth can purchase a passport to grace. You must humble your heart to see the Creator's face. Remember the covenant made in the ancient days, to walk in truth and give the Almighty praise. Do not let the system dilute your pure wine. You are the branches of the everlasting vine. Chant down the confusion, clear away the weeds. Focus your energy on doing righteous deeds. The tears of the mountain will become a river of life, to heal the wounds of this earthly strife. When the foundation of righteousness begins to shake, every conscious soul must immediately awake. Return to the water, wash your garments clean, before the final curtain closes on the scene. Zion weeps for the children who lost their way. die. Dry your eyes, Zion. The children are coming home from the four corners of the earth. Roots, reggae, blues, ascension. Jah, Rastafari, the ultimate protection. Zion weeps no more peace. When the storms of life are raging all around, and the worldly systems crash to the ground, when you have no place to hide from the rain, and your body is heavy with financial strain, don't panic, my brother, don't lose your track. There is a fortress that has got your back, a spiritual sanctuary built upon a rock, where no evil forces can never knock. The shadow of the Almighty is our ultimate shield in the middle of this chaotic modern battlefield. They trust in their chariots, they trust in their gold, but the protection of the righteous cannot be sold. He hidden us away from the pestilence and spite, guarding our footsteps through the dangerous night. Bow your head inside the tabernacle of grace and give total thanks in this holy place. No weapon formed against us shall ever stand. We are safely tucked in the Creator's hand. The walls are thick, the foundation is sure. We have the ultimate peace to forever endure. Divine shelter, protecting the family from the storm. Divine shelter, keeping our spiritual energy warm. No more vulnerability, no more cold despair. We have found our security in a simple prayer. Divine shelter, our eternal home. Babylon can throw their technological spears, trying to infect our consciousness with toxic fears. But when you live in the secret place of the Most High, you can look at their malice with a smiling eye. One love will surround us like a golden wall. Standing together we can never, ever fall. So celebrate your safety, sing a happy song. To the kingdom of Zion we safely belong. Remember the ancient covenant that will never fail. Over every affliction we shall ultimately prevail. He is our refuge, He is our dynamic tower, sustaining the children in this final hour. So beat the percussions, let the trumpets sound. We are standing safely on consecrated ground. The lineage is protected, the victory is won. Give continuous praise to the Holy One. No weapon formed against us shall ever stand. We are safely tucked in the Creator's hand. The walls are thick, the foundation is sure. We have the ultimate peace to forever endure. Divine shelter, protecting the family from the storm. Divine shelter, keeping our spiritual energy warm. No more vulnerability, no more cold despair. We have found our security in a simple prayer. Divine shelter, our eternal home. the last. The struggle is past. The die is cast. Divine shelter, protecting the family from the storm. Divine shelter, keeping our spiritual energy warm. No more vulnerability, no more cold despair. We have found our security in a simple prayer. Divine shelter, our eternal home. Divine shelter, thank you, Jah. We are safe forevermore. Sila, roots, reggae, blues, ultimate conclusion. No more confusion, just protection. Jah, Rastafari, the final direction. Amen, amen.
Miles and miles of unpaved gravel track, with a heavy knapsack strapped to my back, leaving the comfort of the familiar town to spread the message where the sun goes down. The heat is baking the cracked clay floor, but my determination is stronger than before. Every footprint left in the shifting dust is a testament of absolute spiritual trust. The highway of life is not paved with gold. It's a rugged pathway where the truth is told. You will meet the scoffers, you will meet the thieves who want to strip the branches of their green leaves. But keep your eyes on the horizon line. Don't let the thorns scratch your design. The dust on your shoes is a badge of honor, my friend. We are walking this road until the very end. Though the throat is dry and the water is low, the inner engine keeps up the steady flow. No obstacle can block the movement of the feet when the rhythm of justice makes the heart beat. Dusty roads taking me further away from the past. Dusty roads, I found a direction that will last. Through the heat of the day and the chill of the night, we are keeping the destination in our sight. Dusty roads lead the weary wanderer home. Marcus Garvey walked these paths before, knocking on every single closed mind's door. He didn't have a carriage, he didn't have a plane, just a pure vision running through his brain. So follow the tracks of the pioneers who bled, who paved the way where the righteous now tread. Don't complain about the rocks or the mud. We are bound to this journey by historical blood. Forget the fancy dirty shoes, forget the luxury ride. True freedom is something you carry deep inside. When you can walk through the storm with a smiling face and embrace the struggle with absolute grace. So sing a traveling song to pass the time away. We're gonna reach the destination by the end of the day. The dust will wash off when the river arrives, but the journey will forever change our lives. Though the throat is dry and the water is low, the inner engine keeps up the steady flow. No obstacle can block the movement of the feet when the rhythm of justice makes the heart beat. Dusty roads taking me further away from the past. Dusty roads, I found a direction that will last. Through the heat of the day and the chill of the night, we are keeping the destination in our sight. Dusty roads lead the weary wanderer home. Can you see the city lights fading away? Yes, we are entering the realm of the day. No turning back to the house of slavery. This journey requires absolute bravery. Keep moving forward. The destination is near.
Dusty roads,
Keep walking
no time.
for idle talking.
The clouds
Are interlocking,
are destiny.
is knocking. Dusty roads taking me further away from the past. Dusty roads, I found a direction that will last. Through the heat of the day and the chill of the night, we are keeping the destination in our sight. Dusty roads lead a weary wanderer home. Dusty roads, yeah, traveling on until the morning, until the dawn. Roots, reggae, blues, highway. Keep moving, never stop. Dusty road. Sparks are dancing upward into the dark skies, chasing away the illusions and the wicked lies. We gather in a circle on this holy ground, listening to the frequency of a timeless sound. They tried to freeze our thoughts with their cold iron rules, treating the conscious children like uneducated fools. But you cannot chill a spirit that is born from the sun. The spirit
spiritual awakening has already begun. The altar is ready, the cedar wood is dry. A fragrance of devotion is rising up high. This is the same flame that our ancestors kept while the rest of the world unknowingly slept. It burned in the desert, it burned in the hills, defeating the oppressors and their systemic skills. Do not let the embers fade into the gray. Keep the furnace hot until the judgment day. Feel the warmth radiating through your tired bones, melting down the statues of their silver and stones. The temperature is perfect, the vision is clear, casting out the shadows of systemic fear. Sacred fire, burning down the walls of deceit. Sacred fire, bringing total victory to the street. Purify the mind, eliminate the wicked design. Let your inner light continuously shine. Sacred fire, consume the darkness tonight. Babylon is trembling because they hate the heat. They want us sitting quietly in total defeat. But when the rhythm hits you, the passion starts to grow. A beautiful vibration that the world needs to know. One love, one destiny, ignited by the spark. We are the illumination, walking through the dark. So pass the torch along, let the connection expand, spreading the beautiful energy across the land. Remember the prophets who spoke from the flame, who never compromised the sanctity of the name. They stood before the kings, they stood before the beast. From the western horizons to the beautiful east, we are the keepers of this everlasting light, guarding your legacy with all of our might. No water can quench it, no wind can blow it out. This is the truth that we are chanting about. Feel the warmth radiating through your tired bones, melting down the statues of their silver and stones. The temperature is perfect, the vision is clear, casting out the shadows of systemic fear. Sacred fire, burning down the walls of deceit. Sacred fire, bringing total victory to the street. Purify the mind, eliminate the wicked design. Let your inner light continuously shine. Sacred fire, consume the darkness tonight. Can you feel the friction inside your soul? Yes, the holy energy is taking total control. Don't let them compromise the spiritual light. We are standing together to win this fight. The fire is alive, the fire is bright, guiding the children through the night. Burn, holy fire, higher and higher. Desire, inspire, the wicked shall turn. Fire, burning down the walls of deceit. Sacred fire, bringing total victory to the street. Purify the mind, eliminate the wicked design. Let your inner light continuously shine. Sacred fire, consume the darkness tonight. Sacred fire, keep it burning hot, never let it stop. Straight to the top. Roots, reggae, blues, illumination, healing the entire creation. Sacred fire, yeah. Sacred fire. all alone, listening to the tree make a sorrowful moan. Its long green branches touching the muddy floor, reflecting the grief of the family next door. They took the land, they took the ancient name, leaving nothing but a heavy cloud of historical shame. The leaves are shaking in the cold morning breeze, bearing the weight of generational disease. Don't bottle up the sadness inside your chest. A river of tears is sometimes for the best. Let the water wash the dust from your eyes, so you can see through their sophisticated lies. The system wants you numb, the system wants you cold, but a crying heart can never be sold. Turn your lamentation into a therapeutic sound. We are standing together on this wounded ground. The branches may bend, but the trunk is secure. The root of the righteous will forever endure. Every drop that falls from the weeping leaf is a prayer for an ultimate divine relief. Weeping willow, shed your tears for the oppressed. Weeping willow, comfort the soul that is distressed. The rain will pass, the sun will shine once more, bringing a beautiful healing to the Zion shore. Weeping willow, your sorrow will turn to strength. Marcus Garvey saw the sadness of the displaced flock, scattered far away from the ancestral rock. He told us to look to the east for a sign to reclaim the majesty of our lineage divine. So do not let your spirit wither and decay. The dry season is about to pass away. The river of life is starting to rise, answering the call of the sufferer's cries. So let the music soothe your aching brain, let the heavy rhythm absorb the sharp pain. No more division, no more internal war. We've suffered too much to fight anymore. One love, one heart, let the connection grow like a beautiful seed underneath the snow. Wipe your eyes, brother, look at the bright sky. Our collective redemption is drawing nigh. The branches may bend, but the trunk is secure. The root of the righteous will forever endure. Every drop that falls from the weeping leaf is a prayer for an ultimate divine relief. Weeping willow, shed your tears for the oppressed. Weeping willow, comfort the soul that is distressed. The rain will pass, the sun will shine once more, bringing a beautiful healing to the Zion shore. Weeping willow, your sorrow will turn to strength. Can you feel the cleansing power of the tears? Yes, it's washing away centuries of heavy fears. No more weeping in captivity. We are moving forward to total liberty. The tree is strong, the healing has begun. Willow tree, cry no more. By the shore, open door, ancient law we restore. Evermore, weeping willow, shed your tears for the oppressed. Weeping willow, comfort the soul that is distressed. The rain will pass, the sun will shine once more, bring sorrow will turn to strength. Weeping willow, dry your leaves now. The morning sun is here, no more tears. Roots, reggae blues, lamentation, transitioning into a grand celebration. Willow, stand tall.